from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
It's the last day this year to pick up free meals for students at Henrico County Public Schools. And if you've fallen behind on your public utility bills, now there's a way the county wants to help. We'll have details about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute for Thursday, December 17th, 2020. It's brought to you today by Henrico County and Henrico Area Mental Health.
And now for the news.
Today is the final day for curbside food pickup from Henrico County Public Schools until the new year. The service will pause during the holiday break and resume on Monday, January 4th. When it does, 12 school sites that have been participating will be eliminated and consolidated with other nearby locations. The 12 sites being eliminated have had lower than average participation rates, according to school system officials. Each one also is within 3 miles or less of another site that will remain open. Changes will not impact the bus stop food deliveries that are made at more than 60 sites twice weekly. Now, the locations being discontinued are the Academy at Virginia Randolph, the Newbridge Learning Center, Holman Middle School, Donahoe Elementary, Ash Elementary, Moody Middle, Pemberton Elementary, Mayfield Elementary, Baker Elementary, Freeman High, Chamberlain Elementary, and Jackson Davis Elementary. During the break, even though food service will halt for the most part, the school system and the Henrico Education Foundation will continue to provide meals for children who need them. That's according to Henrico School spokesman Andy Jenks. The Henrico Christmas Mother program also assists with that service during the holidays, and families in need continue to be provided with gift cards to local grocery stores, allowing them to select foods that meet their family's specific situation, Jenks told the Citizen yesterday. Officials have already provided many gift cards valued at $100 apiece that were funded by the Henrico Education Foundation. Teachers, counselors, social workers, family advocates, and other school-based personnel are tasked with helping to identify students who may possibly need that service. Yesterday, Henrico reported 91 new cases of COVID-19. According to the Virginia Department of Health, it was the third straight day with fewer than 100 new cases, following 9 straight days with more than 100 cases each day. There was also one more COVID-related hospitalization reported and, unfortunately, the death of a person over the age of 80. Henrico's 7-day positivity percentage continues to increase slightly. It was up to 8.8% as of December 13th. Well, just before the pandemic hit in March, FeedMore, a hunger relief organization that serves all of Central Virginia, was serving roughly 161,000 food insecure citizens. By early June, that number had ballooned to 241,000, according to CEO and President Doug Pick. He said that the pandemic increased the number of people who weren't sure where their next meal was coming from by about 50%. Even now, as 2020 comes to a close, food insecurity is lingering in many Virginia households as hunger relief organizations like FeedMore and local officials scramble to try to curb one of the pandemic's consequences. Last year, FeedMore distributed about 32 million pounds of food, according to Pick. This year, he estimates that it will distribute between 40 and 44 million pounds. Today on HenricoCitizen.com, thanks to our partners at Capital News Service, we take an inside look at FeedMore and its efforts. You can read that article by clicking on Community.
Every 12 minutes, a Virginian dies from an opioid overdose.
Every 12 minutes.
Opioid overdoses are on the increase in Henrico. Yes, the opioid epidemic is still impacting residents in Henrico.
But you can help.
To find out what you can do, go to bouncebackhc.com.
That's bouncebackhc.com. Knowledge is power, including learning about naloxone. That's naloxone, which can temporarily reverse the toxic effects of an opioid or heroin overdose.
Get informed, get help, save a life.
Go to bouncebackhc.com. That's bouncebackhc.com.
To equip yourself with the knowledge to help our residents and the community of Henrico County against the opioid epidemic.
Knowing what to do will allow you to be prepared to save a life. Go to bouncebackhc.com today.
That's bouncebackhc.com or call 804-727-8515.
That's 804-727-8515, directly for substance abuse services.
This message is sponsored by Henrico Area CSB Prevention Services.
Henrico County recently received a $1.8 million funding allocation from the state's Department of Housing and Community Development. It'll use the money to assist residents who have had past due utility bills anytime between March 1st through the end of this month. Details are forthcoming. To learn more, or if you are in this situation, you can call 501-4275. Last night, GRTC reported another new COVID-19 case among a member of its workforce. It's the 39th case reported and the 36th GRTC employee to test positive. That person was last at work on December 10th. The employee interacted with the public and is now quarantining at home. 3 of the company's last 4 cases appear to be related, according to officials. GRTC currently has 14 people who have tested positive for the virus and all are at home recovering. Well, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Monday signed a charter with 7 Mid-Atlantic federally recognized Native American tribes, each one based in Virginia, at the inaugural Regional Tribal Operations Committee virtual meeting. The RTOC is a tribal and EPA partnership formed to assist in improving environmental conditions and tribal health. Representatives from all 7 Virginia-based tribes were present. They include the Chickahominy Indian Tribe, the Chickahominy Indians Eastern Division, the Monacan Indian Nation, the Nansemond Indian Nation, the Pamunkey Indian Tribe, the Rappahannock Tribe, and the Upper Mattaponi Indian Tribe. Chickahominy Tribe Environmental Director Dana Atkins was elected chairman of the Region 3 RTOC. The groups now will meet regularly with the EPA to bring concerns or issues to the agency in a unified voice, and it also will allow the EPA to provide updates on any environmental developments. Today's Henrico News Minute is brought to you in part by Henrico County. How did Henrico County respond to the challenges of 2020? By taking bold steps to strengthen its connections with residents, businesses, and other stakeholders. That's one of the many takeaways from County Manager John Vitolkis' State of the County address. This year's presentation is all virtual due to COVID-19. To check it out, go to henrico.us and click the link at the top of the page. Connect with your county at henrico.us.